Welcome back. I know it's been a couple months. Sorry about that. Life gets busy and whatnot, and I haven't had the time. And also, Battlefield, the best game ever made. I've been playing that. It's wonderful. Um, I do have something cool though. I was looking and I was like, what's a great idea? And I saw this crazy looking spear. So we've seen some like I don't know 5 feet spears, some 6 feet spears, but what about a literal 10-foot spear? Yeah, I said it, a 10-foot spear. Before we get into that, I show you what this monster of a spear is. Please consider subscribing. It helps. Turn on notifications, that kind of thing. And again, sorry about the long wait. I just got distracted mostly. But this spear, when you think of the devil, what do you think? A pitchfork? Maybe a spear with giant horns or something like that? What about a giant forked spear? Yes, I said it. A giant forked spear. What's cool about this thing that I'll show you here in a minute, it's so massive that I have to literally go outside to show you, is in theory, if you had a forked weapon with 2 points, that thing would enter armor like no problem. It'd be devastating. So let's get into it and stop wasting time. Here it is. I'm gonna call it the Devil Spear. Yes, it is taller than me by a good foot. Incredible, right? Maybe not 10 feet. Again, sorry it's been a while. Life gets busy. Check this puppy out. This thing is so long, you could reach clear to the moon with this. Heavy? Oh boy. Well, like my brother says, it's like hitting someone with a freaking axe. It is a good 15 pounds, I want to say, of just pure metal. Tips? Absolute pointy. Now think about if I can reach that far with something this long. That is crazy. These forks are, you could definitely fit the blade in between them and then walk up their weapon. Then what are they going to do? They either take the pokes in the face or they get punched from the pointy end. But yes, this does have a pointy for, like I said, walking up, twisting. Now, again, because it is so long, I could reach over a shield, under a shield, side a shield, pretty easy. Around a shield, super easy. This thing, though, is so heavy. I want to rephrase that. So heavy. And again, those forks are so long that if I were to stab clear through someone, you got that much, probably got like that much extra fork on top of it. To give you a better idea, let me show you what I mean by walking up weapon, because in some combat, that is the purpose of some weapons. In this thing, it easily do it, let alone thrusting. So freaking much room for thrusting. Now, again, this is pretty much just a prop, but it is crazy and scary to think about how much blade and point you could get from this. I mean, again, it's taller than me, so by a good foot. Incredible, I know. So how this would work is you would walk up the weapon, oops, like that. I have the weapon here. Now I have full control, as you can see. They cannot move the weapon because I bound it in the sphere. They should have pulled back, and they pulled. They try to pull to the side, make it this side. They cannot move the weapon because I completely locked up. Again, if the weapon, say, they try to move it to the left or right, I would move it to the right. They try to move it to the left, I move it to the left. There's no escaping once you have smooth weapons on. Even if they try to pull back and push forward, then they get this the pokey pokey ouchie ouchie deal in the face. Because this weapon, again, is made to do this. It's crazy because you have so much room that you're gonna pocket it. So you still have the weapon locked off. You could even get straight up stabbed in the face. Never mind for a beef table that has been smashed to bits, both kinds of. But again, it's crazy how long this is because once the weapon is bound like this, there's not much they can do. They can't pull it away because I have it locked up. They can't do anything besides being complete mind control. The only way to completely pull the weapon out, which means they have to disengage, which means I'm just going to stab them in the face or in the stomach. one side, or another side, watch them face. So crazy, but this thing is crazy, just scary. And I haven't ever seen a weapon with this much blade with the ability to walk up like that. It's insane. Demonstration here. This thing, I'm going to start this pumpkin just to show kind of how much room I have on these points. Because like I said, these are about 1.5 feet long, which is insane because if you start clear through something, you have an extra 6 inches of fork on top of it, which is crazy. And our abused table here that's been put through the ringer over and over again is gonna hold this pumpkin up. Just again to show you kind of how crazy this spear is, because again, the thing is, it's long. The amount of room you have to thrust at something is insane. It's literally like 9 feet of room, no matter how you're thrusting. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stab through this, but best I could find was a small pumpkin, so this might take most of the prize. Look at that. First try. Dang, first try. I caught it with just one push, but still, first try. Let me try one more time. Okay. And this is more of a prop, as you can tell. But, I mean, it's pretty easy to hit what you're aiming at because you got so much room. Crazy. One more time, one more time. Oh, that'll be a negatory. As for the sides of these, they're not sharp. I mean, you could easily take an angle grinder and grind down the sides and make it uber sharp, but they're not sharp. It's more of a thrusting weapon, as is. But still, that's a lot of spear. Like I said, not quite 10 feet, but that's a lot of spear. Holy Toledo, man. And yeah, it's heavy. It's like a swing with an angle iron or axle, because it's at least 10 pounds. But geez, could you imagine freaking the amount of again thrusting room? You have so much room, like you could thrust and hit someone with this spear at least a good 5 feet away. Like that's how much room I have to thrust, and that's at least 4 feet away. Now it is heavy, and I can't hold that position for forever. But again, it doesn't matter if you do overhand, underhand, side, other side. You have so much room to thrust with this spear. It's insane.
Hey, if you liked the video, consider subscribing. Sorry about the long wait. Again, bear with me. You know, life gets busy and whatnot. I'll try to have more videos out. Also, with Christmas coming up, it'll be cool to do another video with 5 weird things like we did last time. I mean, I was surprised when they sent a full sharpened sword. I know, I wasn't expecting it.